And well, hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back to the channel. A new week, which I hope it starts very good for you and it keeps on going like that. Now, we are here this time around, as you can see and guess by the title. We are here for this week's chapter of Fairy Tale 529. Of its name, we are yet to find its name. This is not the title, but we will see the title soon enough. Okay, so we have the Fairy Tale Memories Volume 4, which is the Battle on Galuna Island. I'm trying to remember what this saga was about. I know it says here, with Gray's past finally brought to light, the bonds of Fairy Tale's strongest team were deepened even further. Okay. This was the time they fought against Deliora, wasn't it? When Gray first thought of sacrificing himself using the same technique Hur did, right? I think so. Erza and Alan, the same... Wait, what? What is this? Okay, never mind. It's some comment from I don't know who, but anyway. Oh, okay, so the chapter's name is Teacher. Okay, destroy or be destroyed. The enemy is a villain equally fiendish to Zarev, the enemy of all humanity, the evil dragon Acnologia. Okay, so Blue Pegasus is taking off with Christina. Okay, and Erza, Jalal, and Wendy are left with this person, which is it's most likely Hannah. Like I said it last chapter, and it's most likely her. Watch out, everyone! We're about to hit some light turbulence. Oh, here we go. Oh, and poor Wendy's just schmucked. Oh, she's just schmucked by Erza's breast. Oh, God. And now, if I hadn't seen the image below, now would be the time to say, and now kiss. But alas, that doesn't happen. And they are just all flustered and whatnot. And poor Wendy's just... Oh, God. Wendy, this ship has been constructed so that dragon slayers can ride it without issue. Okay. Calm down, please. Try taking a deep breath. She's like... Okay. They keep... Alright, Acnologia is chasing us. Let's fan the flames a bit. Okay. They just shoot Acnologia with a magic beam that will totally make wonders to him. See? He just ate the magic. He just ate the magic and is now... Look at his belly. Holy heck. Changing to live ammunition. Okay, assault Pegasus. Yeah, because it just whirls around it. Okay. And now Jalal falls on top of her. But my bad. Sure, it's your bad. Ooh, and Wendy, you have finally remembered me. Oh, I knew it, Miss Hannah. Hannah Hartfilia. Miss as in teacher. I believe you're all very well acquainted with a girl named Lucy. I am her ancestor. Okay. There is a way to defeat Acnologia. You mustn't panic, all things have a proper order and procedure to them after all. You've gotten so big, Wendy. Oh, we have the cool moment. I'm still a little shocked. Oh, it's truly a shame that Grandine and the other dragons have left us, but even so, their actions were not in vain. You see, I am the teacher who instructed Wendy, Natsu, and the others in reading, writing, and culture 400 years ago. Along with the Dragon Slayers, I passed through the Gate of Eclipse and came to this era. To the year X 777, all in order to defeat Acnologia. Wait, is that the book of E&D? Most likely. Why is she crying? Okay. To think that Natsu's very life is in this one little book. Natsu's a normal boy like everyone else, so why? The thing is, and this is something that has been buggering me ever since the book appeared with that hole in it. The thing is, if Natsu's very soul was still tied to the book, I believe that the minimal amount of damage to the book would have an implication on Natsu himself. But since Natsu has renounced to the fact that he could either be a dragon or a demon, and thus both magical seeds in a most how can I say it? In a most deal-breaking and completely obnoxious way destroyed, shouldn't Natsu's connection with being a demon be severed? I guess that would be way too easy and way too opportune. But we can't forget that Fairy Tail is in its final stages. In fact, I believe that's the very reason why we have the cover art with the memories from previous sagas, is that it's ticking down to the last chapters. And so maybe Mishima couldn't come up with something better to deal with the E&D situation. Because it's way too convenient that he just said, oh no, I'm not a demon nor a dragon, I'm a human. And then all of a sudden, oh, you know what, I am really a demon, so I can kill Zaref. Okay, that's right, hit me with all you got. Hit me with your best shot. I destroy you, you destroy me. Jesus. Sounds like a cat's got your tongue, big bro. And yet again, you calling him big bro makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But moving on. I'm not so damn it. Okay. Some more story. Good. 400 years ago, we had no means of opposing Acnologia, and as a result, the dragon decided to entrust our hopes to the future generations. They entered the bodies of the dragon slayers and came to the future, or from your perspective, to the present. As I recall, this age was supposedly the one in which magic power flowed most abundant. That's right, given the result, it was the right choice to connect the gate to this age. Zaref constructed the gate, and I opened it. He was completely engrossed in his research about time, however, back then he was unable to fulfill his true desire to travel to the past. Yeah, because he wanted to avoid his family and Natsu being killed. Even so, I believe that he still held high hopes for the future. And so, the one we connected with in this age was Lila Hartfilia, Lucy's mother. I opened the entrance and she the exit. Okay. Originally, my role was to explain the situation to the one who opened the exit. And to raise all of you, I passed through the door with you for that purpose. However, due to an unexpected accident, we were all separated when the door opened. Natsu, Gadgil, Wendy, Sting, and Rogue. It took us 5 whole years to pinpoint everyone's locations. But even so, after seeing everyone's life circumstances in this era, I felt it was not yet the time to make contact with you all. All things have a proper order and procedure after all. I will not be surprised if the next chapter is called a proper order and procedure. I will not, or order and procedures, just like that. I will not be surprised. While I was in the middle of searching for you all, I discovered something unimaginable. I know not whether the accident with the Eclipse was the cause or something else entirely, but at any rate that thing came to existence. I wasn't able to take center stage and reveal myself because of my ongoing investigation of that thing and making the appropriate preparations. That was an enormous dangerous power, no rather than a power, one might call it a concept. It is our one and only hope to seal Acnologia in the ravines of time and return him to nothingness. The light shines on Acnologia's extermination, to be continued in chapter 513 of its name, Neo Eclipse. Okay, so you want to banish him from time. It's what you want to do. Is it just me, or are they trying to pull an Elder Scrolls? Like, if you are familiar with the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, that's exactly how the first, I mean, not really the first man, but that's how, I guess we can call it the first Dragon Slayers, not the first Dragon Slayers, the first Dragonborns, or the guys who first learned the tomb. They used an Elder Scrolls to banish Alduin, the World Eater, from the Annals of Time, and so trapping him in between times. The thing is, a few centuries later, a few eras later, Alduin resurfaced again and was back for his original purpose. I'm not sure this is going to work just as fine as it looks like it's going to work. Because, I mean, once again, it sounds too easy and way too convenient. Like, Hannah just comes out of nowhere, saying nothing except for the fact that she has a plan to trap Acnologia. And now she says she wants to trap him in time. Like, not in time, but she wants to expel him out of time. The very concept itself, it sounds bonkers, but it makes sense. At least for me, it makes sense because I've seen it in other media, in games and whatnot. But still, like, because yeah, they can't travel to the past. That's not a possibility, which is a good thing actually. Ooh, sorry about that. I just woke up a few moments ago and I'm still sleepy. It's better that they can't go to the past because it could be worse than actually trying to solve matters now. But yeah, it's not going to happen that way. It's not going to happen that way. If it does, and once again, considering that this is probably the final stages of Fairy Tail. I'm not saying that Fairy Tail will end in chapter like 514 or something. I expect it to last maybe at least until the 600th chapter. So we still have a long way to go. or maybe not even that, considering how things are going. But let us pinpoint like 570, 560. Yeah, let's pinpoint 30, 40 more chapters to go. It sounds way too convenient to just, out of nowhere, an enemy that they had so much trouble defeating, and out of nowhere the only solution is to banish him from time. I don't know. If they pull it off, which I really doubt they will be able to pull it off, but in the off chance they're able to pull it off, it's going to sound way too convenient and way too easy for a foe like Acnologia. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this Neo Eclipse is most likely that they are going to open an Eclipse gate, the time gate, but this time around, Acnology will not travel to any time, but he will be banished from time itself. He will go to a limbo, most likely, a wormhole of some sorts, and he'll stay there forever and ever. I don't know if he'll die or not, and I don't really care, honestly. But yes, I don't know what to think of this. It's a double-edged sword, really. On one side, it's the defeat of Acnology. On the other side, as I said, it feels too easy and too convenient, but anyway, I've said this enough already. And for Christ's sake, Jalal, get your business together and just kiss, for crying out loud. Fans have been asking for this. I'm already imagining Fairy Tail's last chapter. It's going to be something like Bleach's last chapter. Everyone's making couples, and everyone has kids already, and it's going to be Jalal and Erza. No, better yet, Jalal and Erza will be like freaking Sakura and Sasuke from Naruto. They're gonna be married, they'll have a kid, but Jalal is going to be wandering off in the world, redeeming himself of his past errors. I'll bet you for that. Natsu and Lucy will be like Naruto and Hinata, where Natsu will be probably the guild master or something. No, just kidding. Erza will be the guild master, I believe. Gray and Juvia will be that lovey-dovey couple. I don't know, but it's going to be a couple fest in the ending of Fairy Tail. Wendy and Romeo, yeah, all of that. But anyway, guys, this is Fairy Tail for this week. It was a good chapter, I can't say it was not. We got the confirmation that Hannah was the one that appeared in the last chapter. It wasn't an action-packed chapter, I gotta say that. It was more of an explanation chapter on Hannah's plan to defeat Acnologia. But hey, it was good. It was good. Not fantastic, but good. Certainly good. It falls into the good category. It's not the best chapter of the year, but alas, it's not the worst chapter of the year, because that title has already is being held by a Fairy Tail chapter, and I hope that there isn't another one coming. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you right away for this week's chapter of The Seven Deadly Sins. We'll finally get some more details on the real Gota and how he created the fake Gota. I guess we'll have to wait and see, and I'll see you right away. Bye-bye.